What's going on, guys? John Caruso here, and today I want to talk to you about, well, just kind of a pet peeve that I have about all the people that say they're going to do something but then wait on it or don't do it at all. So I'm going to title this "Stop Waiting and Just Make It Happen," because it's simple and that's what it is. Everybody that says, oh, like, I have this plan or this idea or this thing I want to do, and they say, oh, well, I don't have the time right now, I don't have the money, I don't have this or that, whatever it is. And then they're like, oh, I'm going to do it, or even just the people who are like, oh, like, I'm able to do it, but I'm just going to wait until next week or next month or next year, all that kind of stuff. Or the kind of adding that my original video, the New Year's resolution, the people that say, oh, this year I'm going to do this or this year I'm going to do that. So just it's just a pet peeve that I have. For all the people that do those kind of things. So just make it happen is my thing. Whenever I want something or want something to happen or want to go do something, I make it happen. It's as simple as that. As many people do, a lot of successful people do. It's the simplicity of not waiting on it or saying you're going to do it, not do it, or wait for a good time, because there is no such thing as a good time. There's never a good time. It's the sooner you make it happen, the better it's going to be, or the better the opportunity you're going to have, because the longer you wait, you're going to lose opportunity and whatnot. So it's simple. Just make it happen. Do what you have with everything that you have. So if you're in the situation of, oh, I don't have enough money right now, or I don't have the correct equipment or ideas or people or whatnot, just make do with what you have at the time being. So say you want to start a YouTube channel. If you don't have a nice camera or anything like that, or any editing software or whatnot, just most people have phones. Everybody has an iPhone, so you can film on your iPhone or whatever it is. Just do that, put the video on, create good content, or do what you can to create any content that you know will fit some type of group or person or individual, whatever it is. So do that, and then if you're good enough at it, you will then you'll gain a following, you'll gain whatnot, just a group of people that follow you or an interest in what you're giving. So if you do that the right way, and as most YouTubers do, you gain revenue through like ads and whatnot. So you'll gain money, or you'll gain experience or whatnot, or it'll open you a new opportunity in some way to make money. And then you can use that money to come back, like buy a camera or whatnot, or better system, whatever it is, so you can make better content, better videos, whatnot. So that's just one simple, example there. Another thing is just, I guess I don't really need another example. That's enough for examples. But just make it happen. Don't sit around, wait, be like, oh, this year I'm going to do this different, just like the New Year's thing. Don't say, oh, I'm going to do something different this year, next year, next week, next month, or I want to do this thing. Just make it happen. Make do with what you have. Make it happen. Or, I guess, even if you have the opportunity and you say you're going to wait, do it now rather than later. If you say you don't have time, everybody has time. There's so much wasted time from everybody. Like, everybody most people waste a lot of time, whether it's on the internet, social media, on your phone, watching TV, going out and doing just unnecessary things like shopping, all that kind of stuff, so like wasting your money and your time. Stop doing those things. Cut back on those things, maybe. Just overall try to stop and use that time for more necessary purposes, like furthering yourself, doing whatever you want to do. Do those things that you'd rather do instead of wasting it. So I guess I don't know what term I'm looking for right here. Just time management, or management of your assets, or your money and stuff like that. So just manage yourself better so you can do things that you want to do. So that works in many different ways, but that's not what I'm getting at. I'll make another video about management, time management, money management, whatever, that will kind of go along with this. But just make what you want to happen, make it happen. don't waste your time. Don't waste your other assets or your abilities to do this at this time, because you might lose that opportunity that you had to create something that wasn't there. So that, I mean, I guess that's just a thought off of the creating a YouTube channel. That's my thought, because there might be, say, based off of this idea here, so there might be somebody that comes along that does the same thing that you want to do, but created it before you, so they create that following, so that you're not as easily able to create that following, because there's somebody already there that's doing exactly what you wanted to do. So just jump on whatever idea, whatever just thing you want to do, just anything that you want to do, whatever it is, make it happen when you come up. Maybe not exactly at that moment that you think of it, or that exact moment that you want to do it. You don't have to just jump right into it right there. Maybe take a day or something like that if it's a bigger idea. But if it's something simple that you know you could just do right now, just make it happen. Do it right now. Don't just keep waiting and waiting, pushing it off. Make it happen. But if it's something bigger, like a business opportunity or business idea, something like that, that's going to be a little bit more into it. Just like I can relate to that easily with my brand, the Owner brand. I mean, that wasn't just an overnight, oh, let's make it happen, oh, it needs to happen right now. It was worked on for, 6 months plus before anything official really happened. But there was a lot of hard work in those 6 months to make it happen and come to that point where we were financially able to, and all that kind of stuff, and everything was set out and like just the way we wanted to make it happen. So things like that may not, we had to work hard to make it happen in even that time, because we didn't want to lose the opportunity that we had. So it's things like that. So that was able to happen that way. So also, I guess, just based on that idea of my brand, if you don't have the money to do what you want to do, or the money to make your idea happen, or whatever it is, like I said earlier with like the YouTube thing, make it happen. Like, use your phone to make videos to start with, or ask somebody to help you with it that has the proper like camera or whatever it is, or the proper materials in another sense to help you. Maybe give them some kind of, like, say, hey, like, I'll pay for you in the future, or pay for your services in the future, or whatever it shall be. But just make it happen as soon as possible. But if you come into the sense of money and whatnot, because like right now I'm working on a whole bunch of different, I guess, business ideas and whatnot that, like, obviously I have a lot of money tied up in the brand and other things in life, like I'm in school, whatnot. So there's money tied up. So if you don't have the money right now, work hard in one area that you're able to make money in. And that's another thing. So the people that say, oh, I don't have any money and I don't have a job, but there's no jobs available in what I want to do, so I'm just going to wait until the right job comes around to make money, so right now I'm going to deal with not having money. Now that's a wrong mindset. So what you should have is the open mindset to, oh, I need money right now. Like, don't just put it off on the side like, oh, I don't have the right job's not open at the time, so be it. It'll come along at another time, but for the time being, pick up some job that you may not want right now, something that may be simple but is open all the time that you're just able to get into. So it's like fast food, working at a gas station, whatever it is. Most places are always like that. At least fast food and stuff like that, or grocery stores, they're always trying to hire, because there's always like the checkout person or somebody to create the food in the back in a fast food place, or the cashier, or whatever it is. So just pick up a job there and you'll create simple, easy money, or sell things that you don't have. And that's another way to do it. Sell things that you have that you don't need. Or go out and do like the eBay or the, the Craigslist, and like flip stuff that is worth more, stuff like that. There's always ways to create money if you need it, if that's an issue. So that's another thing. Don't wait around to make it happen. If you want something bad enough, you can make that money easily with your skills and what you have. You just have to put it to work. So if you want, say you want, I don't know, like you want a new phone, but you don't have the money right now. Well, you have probably so many other things sitting in your room or at your house or whatever it is that you don't, I guess, need at the time, or you don't use at all, things like that. Well, you can list those things on different sites like Craigslist, eBay, stuff like that. Sell it. Sell those things you don't need, don't use, whatnot. Create that money. You can have that phone tomorrow, for all you know, or a couple days, whatever it is, a week, month. But it's sooner than waiting and like, oh, well, I have so many bills and expenses to pay with my my current income from my job, so I just don't have the time or the money for that. Well, take some of those things that you don't need, or cut back on like unnecessary things that you keep buying, like going out and eating, stuff like that you don't necessarily need, whereas where you could eat at home, or spend less money on these clothes that you don't need, stuff like that. So those are just some simple thoughts. I mean, I guess those are ideas that you could use to build on right there. But I mean, overall, so I'm just going to get back to the topic at hand. So stop wasting your time and just make it happen. Simple as that. Exactly what it says is what it means. Stop wasting your time doing things, unnecessary things, or stop just waiting around saying, oh, the perfect opportunity will come sometime or whatnot. Just make it happen today in any sense. Like, you want to work every day consistently at making sure something happens in the future. So work at it. Don't just sit around and say, oh no, I'll wait until this time, or a better time will come in the future, or next week is a better time for me. No, make it happen now so that you don't lose the opportunity or miss out on an opportunity or miss a chance to do something, whatnot. So I hope I didn't get too far off track. I know I did. Kind of mentioned a lot of other stuff just involving this topic that I guess I really didn't want to, but it's not unbeneficial. So all of it should have been beneficial to the topic at hand and whatnot, and everybody should have some way of benefiting from all that rambling and whatnot. But overall, just make it happen. Stop sitting around waiting, wasting time, whatever it is. Just do what you want to do. Have fun doing it. Make it happen. Simple. Just, there's always people there that are willing to help. Make it happen. Stop waiting around, wasting time, and just do it. So that's that. Yeah, that's that. So keep on doing you and keep on owning, and see you next time. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how I did. If there's too much rambling, if you want me to cut more out next time and maybe more focus on the topic, I guess, let me know. Or if there's any other topics in the future related to any of these recent topics that you'd like to hear, let me know, and I'll try to definitely implement them into the next one. Next video coming out probably Wednesday, Thursday this week. Beyond that, that's it. So keep on owning, keep on being you, do what you love. That's that. See you next time.